this is Mabo
and Jimmy.
Welcome back to our channel. Ding, 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 ding.
Christmas is coming soon.
Yes.
And I'm working on my Santa bod. Wild about skiing. Bears on skis. We are going to meet the queens of season 16 of the regular RuPaul's Drag Race USA edition.
Wow, it's already coming.
Yeah, it's going to air when? In January?
Yeah, January 5th on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, within the month.
That's right. Wow. We've got how many will be going on? Do some of them drop off? We've been doing 4 and 5.
Yeah, right now it's just 2 drag race going on. Drag Race Italia and also Canada's Drag Race. So
yeah, which that just started, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have Canada and the US going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's meet the queens. I'm ready. I didn't even know this was coming, so
right.
Let's see. You ready?
Sasha!
Is she going to be the host?
For this episode.
Oh. RuPaul's not stepping down.
The queens of
No.
16.
I don't know. And they said it's a new era.
Wow. Cue the music because the show is about to start.
Wow. She looks like a Walt Disney character. Cute. She looks amazing. Wow. Oh.
The natural disaster has arrived. My name
Wow.
is Tsunami Muse.
Tsunami
Y yo soy la
He's
diva de
beautiful.
Nueva York.
Related to Candy Muse?
Always love Broadway.
She's
Anything
from New
that
York.
Tsunami wears.
Oh, wow. Let's see.
Wait a second. This place doesn't have a bidet. I'm a mandatory meeting. I'm blonde,
Mandatory
glamorous,
meeting,
and so
yeah.
very fair. I'm about
She's
to get
from New York,
fired,
too.
but then I walk out with a big fat promotion. See? Let's sing right there.
Cute.
Ollie.
Holy.
The beauty and the
Wow.
beauty is here. My name is Martin Love Dion.
Wow.
I am the Latina
Miami.
goddess of Miami,
That's amazing.
Florida, the absolute
Jamaica.
terra.
Wow.
Wow.
She's letting you have it
My drag
in
is all about the
and
mug.
out of drag.
Makeup
Yeah.
always has to be a 100 mug,
Yeah.
free.
Wow. Scary.
I think this place is haunted.
Wow.
I'm Sophia Crystal, and I'm
Wow.
Philadelphia's crown jewel.
She looks amazing too. Look at that outfit. Yeah. It's like cute and hard is like the same group or something.
I hope you guys are ready to lose.
Oh, that's cute outfit.
My name is Mirage, and I am known as the legs of Las Vegas.
Vegas queen.
I hear the whispers.
She's got cute legs. She's got the legs.
My drag is very colorful.
I
kind of
love
like the
the
stripper
face.
who shops at.
You're going so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's Dawn.
Dawn.
I love I'm Dawn. I'm the ethereal
Wow.
goddess of Brooklyn. Never before seen. I feel so pussy. Oh my god.
Wow, this is going to be a fun group.
Did not prepare for this.
Oh my god.
My name is Coach Nicole Jate from the legendary house of Jate, and I'm a drag queen.
You taste
You
so...
know my drag sister.
Hombre, yeah. I think I like her. I mean, she's got a likable face out of drag. Oh, wow. The crew, this
So why give blood when you could sell plasma? My name is Plasma. I'm a
Wow.
65-year-old woman inhabiting
Transformation.
24-year-old, very 1950s Hollywood glamour. Oh, she's
Wow.
elegant.
Wow. Love her.
Viva Mexico!
Mexico.
Cabrones. Mi nombre is Geneva Carr.
Oh, from Brownsville, Texas?
Vroom Carr.
She's from
Carr's
Mexico.
drag style is very dramatic. Escándalo, brillo, fantasía.
Nice. How many are there? 12?
Fasten your seatbelts, because this plane always goes down. Oh, I'm Plain Jane, and I'm the
Plain
authentically
Jane.
Russian. Clown horse,
Boston.
big boobs, big hips, small waist, pretty face. Jacob.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god. There's so many. Wow. They're so good.
A goddess amongst men. She's not the Holy Spirit. Hallelujah. My name is Megami, and I'm the geek chic goddess
Megami.
of Brooklyn, New York, and the Barbie.
Megami means goddess in
I started
Japanese.
drag.
Godless?
as a cosplayer
Goddess.
going
Oh,
to
goddess.
People would describe me as loud, funny. I am a Latina from Brooklyn, so nothing gets by.
There's a lot of New Yorkers. And Florida and Chicago.
Okay, then.
Was it Chicago? I don't think so. No.
I don't set the bar. I flipped it. My name is yaImanLePaige, and it's time to get flip tested. On stage, Maya is a ball of fire. She's on tricks, flips, and just performing her ass off.
She reminds me of
multiple
somebody.
videos
Wow.
that have over
Damn.
1 million views. I'm the TikTok
Stunt
sister.
queen. Do they have 100? Oh my god. She did that on purpose, right? Oh my god.
Oh. So we know the trade of the season. It's your banana Buddha Olympia win.
Oh my god, I love.
Party queen to reign the stage of Drag Race. My drag is very conceptual.
I love her.
cultural, and very yellow, obviously. Hi, girl.
Yay!
What a group.
Did you have a
I'm
cookies?
revolutionizing the game.
Oh, it's keeping going. A new song? This is gonna be a season, let me tell ya. They all look great. Like, I can't get over it.
Belongs to those
Wow, that lip. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Jane
right
is
there,
great. There's a lot that are great. They really, this is a strong.
January 5th at 8.
January 5th.
Drag is on MTV.
Oh, Mama Drag Race went out and they found the kookiest girls who have the most liquefied brains in the world. They shoved them in a pink box and said, kill each other!
Mandatory meeting.
I love that name. Mandatory meeting, and I am a woman of the world, baby. I've been a bar back, I've worked in an office, I've worked at a tanning salon. My drag style, I have been in theater literally since I could talk. My mom said, baby, you got a lot of energy and I can't deal with it, so we're gonna take you to some Saturday morning acting classes. And that's when I started narrow scooping it for the girls, and I never really stopped. When people first meet me, the first thing they think is, oh, and then the next thing they think is, and then the third thing they think is, you start confused, you end up aroused, I smell like a superstar. It's also sort of the energy, the electricity that I bring to the stage, and also how bad they want to fuck me. That's really what people walk away with, a raging erection. Or a sopping, wet kuswacha. The strangest thing about me is I hate peanut butter. I really do, and people really dog me for it. If a queen brings
I love
a
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter sandwich into that workroom, I'm smacking it out of it. I'm not allergic, I'm just disgusted. I know that they don't have what I have, and they could never give the mandatory meeting fantasy. The thing I am most nervous about going into this season
It's
would
a
be
metal plate.
RuPaul just looking at me and saying, you're too good, you have to leave, you're making all the other girls feel bad. That would be very scary for me, because it's a familiar experience. I've been a fan of Drag Race for a very long time.
I love the
Honestly,
confidence.
I had never
Like
seen
that.
it.
This is what
It was like a whole
they need for
culture shock
this
for me
show.
where I was like, this. I'm America's next drag superstar because I'm really good. Or maybe it's because of oh no, it's because I can't choose a reason. There are just so many. I'm America's next superstar. I can't help it. I was born this way.
Comments are all constructed, like really good.
I am America's next drag
Wow.
stupid star. I am America's next drag stupid star. No.
She's cute. What is that? Dawn.
Howdy do everybody. My name is Dawn and I am all the way over here from Brooklyn, New York. I'm originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. After I graduated college, I was trying to find a drag name. I broke up with my partner, got kicked out of my housing, had to move with my mom,
Oh my
couldn't
God.
find a job, in the middle of the pandemic. I was depressed and staying up all night, or perhaps up until dawn. New York is just like
That's
everything
sad.
in the river of drag. My drag is very fantasy-inspired, delusion, grandeur, really fucking weird. Can I curse? Okay, cool. When people first meet me, they think, oh, that's a stanky right there. Because I have this eye painted on, so I can't really, emote that well. And, my waist kind of hurts, and I'm not very comfortable, and so I'm kind of short with people. But once you get to know me, you learn that I'm really nice and fun. Strange thing about me, I have a pickle every morning. I am so much more than I look. I mean, I know the look is fierce. But when you come to a Dawn show, you're going to get a lot more than a pretty face and a cinched waist. You're going to get emotion. You're going to get giggles. I'm a silly girl. I wouldn't consider myself
Took a third
competitive,
horn and pulled it
but
forward.
this is drag race. If any of these queens come for me, I'll probably clap back. If she reads me, I can read. I'll say, you look like whatever, But you catch me in the red mood, baby, I'm going to start crying, sob. The first memory of watching the show, I was in college, and I watched Season 5 in my little dorm room. Roxy Andrews changed my life. It really did.
Oh, yeah.
I distinctly remember seeing the workroom, whatever, and then seeing the runway. I was like, when did she get boobs? Did she always have boobs? I was very confused, and then I learned what a breastplate was, and now I'm no longer confused. But it still changed my life, Diva.
She didn't even know that much?
Why did they cast really interesting?
I wouldn't know,
put 5
because you
to 10
explained to me
people who
very
would've been,
beginning, that's why-
nastiest villains on their
but I
season
wouldn't know,
and
I don't
put them
know, like,
together.
it was
You
not-
think.
Not in your world.
Yeah, right.
I am America's next drag race superstar because I'm a person who lives in America who does drag, and I'm a superstar. So I can do math. That equals me win.
Yay. That's dumb.
Nobody better come for me unless I send for them, honey, because they do not know that once the Latina is fired up like a pepper, she's about to become real spicy.
Geneva
Hola
Con.
todos, todas y todes. My name is Geneva Carr, or everybody knows me, La Diva Más Latina, or Geneva Vroom Vroom Carr, or That Perra. I am originally from Tamaulipas in Mexico, but I currently reside in Brownsville, Texas. This car comes from me asking advice. The queen knew that I didn't own a car, so she was like, you need a car, but it sounded like it said Geneva Carr. I just took it and I ran with it, and here we are. The drag scene
You need a
was
car.
from
You need a
It was very
car.
over the top,
Geneva
hair,
Carr.
Big makeup, very Latino,
That's funny.
Hispanic, Espanol, Mexicano.
How old
we
is
are
Geneva?
town. I always
Oh,
like to
we
think
don't
of
know
Geneva as a
it
chameleon.
then. Oh, they don't know
I
ages.
adapt to whatever it is I want to give and I want to serve. However, it always has to have the Latina touch and the Texas touch, and of course a reference to my culture. I started doing drag for fun, and now I do drag as a form of expression and representation
like,
to where I come from.
come
It's
together.
my life.
Mhm.
When people
That's
first meet me, if I'm just standing still and not really smiling, they think I'm a and I am. But as soon as I smile and I talk to people, they're like, oh my god, you're so nice, you're so likable, you're so bubbly, you're so outgoing. So yeah, do you catch me like this? strangest thing about me is that I tend to forget that I am switching from English to Spanish. I just do it naturally, and then people are like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to switch. You know, it's just Spanish is my first language. The biggest misconception about me is that people just think that I'm just a pageant queen. I can do so much more than just the beauty and the grace and the elegance. I've done a lot of pageants back home, and I've won every single pageant, so I am very competitive, and when the girls hear that I'm going to compete, they don't want to go up against me. The most nervous I am going into the season would be to have the queen misinterpret my humor or how I am, because back in Texas, we like to read each other. That's how we know we like each other. Started watching Drag Race was
I think they can handle it. Yeah.
Everyone is not ready for what is coming. It's such a diverse cast. There's so many different queens, and there's a lot of Latinas, first of all, so that's going to be very interesting. You know, when Latinas come together, it could either go really good or really
they can
bad.
speak
I'm America's Next Top
Spanish to each
Superstar
other,
because when I came to the U.S., people told me that I
Alliances.
couldn't do their jobs, and why not steal the crown while I'm at it? I feel like I am a chameleon. I do whatever it takes to adapt and survive. America's Next Top Superstar has to keep staying fresh, elevating, and growing, and I feel like I have what it takes.
Okay. Hey! Go Texas!
Being here on Drag Race awoken the competitive beast out of me. There are prizes to be won, and there's things to be snatched.
She looks
and I don't
serious.
want these other girls to have them. Give them to me. My name is LePaige from the legendary House of State in Los Angeles, California, and I am from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been through a lot of tumultuous names in my drag career.
The one that's cornbread? Oh yeah, she looks fun on drag, like somebody you hang out with.
So that's where Hershey came from. It's actually my pronouns in drag. Hershey. My drag persona is a 47-year-old woman with a pixie cut. She has a gold tooth, 4 kids, and she drives the number 47 downtown, and she drives a Nissan Altima. Squish that together, and that's Hershey LaCour. I do love being out at night, as tired as I be, and doing my job, mingling with the people. If it's the smallest club, the biggest club, being in my house or being on TV, I'm just happy to be wherever I'm at. It's not a means to an end, it's my passion. A lot of these girls are just, trying to get here. I think the biggest misconception that everybody has about me is that I'm a little bit younger than what I am, and that I'm a little naive, a little stupid, and I don't know what I'm doing. I've probably had twice, 3 times, 4 times the life that probably the whole cast has had. I'm a parent of 2. I have a partner. I have different responsibilities that some of the other girls don't have. I think when people meet me and find all that out about me, it kind of makes them go, wait a minute, little
Parent
girl,
of 2.
the queens better keep it very cute when it comes to trying to read me, because you get me, I'm gonna get you back 4 or 5 times. My drag journey has always been about love, building community, building family. We're a global phenomenon, so we need to connect. We need to be arm in arm when this is over with. Season 1, I was watching Drag Race at 1 o'clock in the morning, and BB Sahara Bonet pops up on my screen. I remember being floored. I said, that's gonna be me one of these days. It needs to happen. And it happened. I'm here. Season 16. It's so many different types of us, so many different personalities, so many different styles of drag. We are going to take these ratings higher than they've ever been. I am America's Next Drag Race Superstar because I represent the regular working girls who are actually living their lives out here.
14.
We don't have thousands of dollars, but we have enough to make it work and get the job done. And then after that, I'm going home and taking care of children. I have a man to take care of, and I have a house to clean. And I genuinely think that's a very real future for drag queen, sustaining not just yourself but your family. We're turning drag into a whole different type of career.
Awesome. Very interesting. Yeah.
If any of these girls try to come for me, I've dealt with worse. I've been on the train at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing that can shake me.
Magami.
Hello, gays, babes, and girls. I'm Magami, the geek chic goddess of Brooklyn, New York, and the Barbie of Staten Island. So the name Magami actually means goddess in Japanese, and it comes from one of my favorite JRPG series. I'm a huge gamer myself, massive geek and cosplay nerd, so goddess felt right for me. So I love to do glamorous things, but I also love horror, and I love geeky things. I think I do drag because it's truly the ultimate art form. You need to be able to paint your face and make a costume and host a show, be a comedian, be an actress, be a dancer, be a graphic designer, do everything. When people first meet me, they see this mug and my angry eyebrows and think I'm kind of a massive... I constantly hear, oh my god, Magami, I didn't know you were so nice. And I'm like, that's just the way I paint my eyebrows. I'm kind of most nervous about lip syncing. I am an older woman. I can't be like bending my knees like all these young girls can. If it comes down to lip syncing, baby, I have the experience. I'm gonna give it everything that I got. I love Drag Race. This is my absolute favorite show in the world. I am one of the feral internet goblins who read all the messages, watch all the interviews and the videos online. Wow. I started watching all the way back in season 3. Raja was serving the fashion and Manila was serving the camp and the comedy. And I feel like that's such a melding of who I am as a person. Is this real? Am I actually here on Drag Race? This thing that was like a nebulous concept in the universe that I just love from afar. I wake up every day pinching myself because I actually did it. This season is going to be a fan favorite that people will want to come back to and rewatch
Oh, really?
over
Yay.
and over and over again.
What? She said
Every
she is,
single
or
one
the
of these
season?
girls
The season.
is fighting for this crown.
I can
This
see
is
that.
A season like we haven't seen
This
in a long time.
this
It
crew
is a
really
good
is
old-fashioned
exciting.
knockdown, drag-out race to the end. I am America's next drag superstar because I'm giving you fashion, I am giving you comedy, all the versatility in the world, and baby, who doesn't love a verse queen?
I haven't seen a booger yet.
I might be sweet and quiet, but if a girl comes to me, she better be ready for the heat that's coming from Miami.
Yeah, thank you. I can't say
My
the
name
name.
is MABOandJIMMytv, and I'm from Miami, Florida. The story of my drag name, I was actually getting ready to do my first show. At the time, I was in love with the singer Maya. LePaige is my last name, which comes from my current mother, Miss yaImanLePaige. The drag scene in Miami is glamour, fashion,
She's a
full
stunt
of
queen,
entertainers, high energy. Everyone loves feathers, everyone loves stones. The place that I perform in Miami is called the Palace Bar. It's on South Beach. And yes, it's outside. We have a pavilion that we're under sometimes, but then we have the sidewalk we have to go down. It's a lot to take in. My style is glitz, glamour, disco, goth, you name it. The biggest misconception about me is that I'm a diva, which I'm not. I get along with everybody. I hate drama. I'm too old for it. The energy I'm bringing to this season is definitely positive energy. The strangest thing about me is I've been in Miami, born and raised, and I'm 34 years old. I should be used to dealing with hurricanes and tornadoes. I'm still scared of thunder. I'm very competitive. Growing up, I was in a dance group. We were doing dance competitions all over Florida. And then once I started doing drag, I started to do pageants. I tapped a few girls and won a few titles. The thing I'm most nervous about this season is the sewing challenges. I'm not really an experienced seamstress, but I know how to do a little 1-2. I know how to put something together. But I'm going to give it my all to make my look complete and sell it on the runway. When I was a dancer, a lot of people knew of me because I was going viral with some of the stunts and tricks I would do in the dance shows. Backhand springs, cartwheels, front flips, rollovers. So you might see me flip a few times on this season. I definitely were a Drag Race fan before coming on the show. My best friend Malaysia, Baby Doll Fox, she was on season 15. She basically put my hand like, hey, you need to go and do this show. You're very talented. The more need to see you. I've always been afraid to be in front of cameras. I just got over that fear. I said, hey, we got to get right. And I feel like this is the perfect platform for me to take my career to the next level. It's amazing to be here for season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I can say I finally did it. And I'm here representing Miami, my friends, family, and everyone. And I just want to make everyone proud. We're going to have a lot of gag factors in it. This is going to be one of the best seasons I can say.
Not
just because I'm on it. We worked really hard to put on a great show. I'm America's next drag superstar because I embody charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And I'm a bad. I'm already a queen. I'm just here to get my title.
I can't imagine that any of the girls would be stupid enough to come for me in the first place. But if they do, I'm not afraid to let them have it. If there's alcohol involved, it's a fight. Stay tuned for Untucked.
Mirage.
Hi, my name is Mirage Amoro, and I am from Las Vegas, Nevada. The story of my drag name, I kind of stole it from The Incredibles, the super skinny assistant to the evil villain. Her name was Mirage, and I thought that was the cutest name I'd ever heard in my life, so I stole it. The drag style is lots of skin, lots of glitter, stripper meets burlesque meets rave.
She has the legs.
It's very tacky.
I think, right?
Yeah. Not everybody's on purpose, but what I do is on purpose. I used to do hair. I worked at a blow dry bar, and we would do like makeup and just styling, not so much cut and color. So I had a lot of clients who were strippers. I just wanted to be one of them so bad with their big titties and their big hair, and they were drag queens. They didn't know it, but when I got done with them, they were drag queens. Initially, I was just skipping around and being a cross-dresser and having a good old time getting drunk, and one of these days someone was like, you should perform, and I was like, ew, no girl, it's not for me at all, I'm not trying to do all that. And I did it one time, I ran off the stage, I was so embarrassed, I hated it, but I just kept doing it, and now performing is my #1 favorite part of drag, besides being hot and sexy and getting free drinks. Tequila helps, got me out of my shell for the first couple times, and when I say couple times, I mean the first 2 years. I'm very competitive, I'm pretty sure I'm going to slay the whole season, I'm not bothered by any of these girls. Worst case scenario, I leave with the same amount of friends that I came here with, and it includes none of these season 16 girls. What I'm probably most nervous about this season is the acting challenges. I know how to act up, I know how to act a fool, but in the classical sense, I don't know if I would consider myself an actress. But you know what? I'm good at winging it. Threw this together in a day, so you know what? We're gonna make it work. So my very, very, very earliest memory of watching Drag Race, I was actually in high school. I wasn't allowed to watch the Logo Network because my parents kind of had a feeling I was a little fruity, so they took the TV out of my room. It was something so sneaky and taboo for me. I didn't know why these men wore dresses, but I was very into it. And look what happened. Look what happens when you don't let your kids just do what they want to do.
She's kinda young.
I'm regular day working at a cell phone store, and now I gotta do all this because you requested me. I started drag a little bit later.
I guess 5 years ago, 6 years ago, she could have been
after
high school kid in high
So I
school.
knew of Pheromone and Kimura from back in Vegas. And then when they were on the show, I was like, what is this? These local actors just got on TV. Let me figure out how to sew. Let me start taking this seriously. Because if Kimura could do it, no, I'm just kidding. I think she could. I never had a performance while she got on TV. And now we know why. I'm America's next drag superstar because I think it's time we brought hot, sexy back into the race. My contact. It almost fell out. I don't want to talk about it.
Very stressful.
People
people really believe that I'm the Regina George of drag. They think that just because I'm pretty and gorgeous and have amazing skin, that I'm a mean girl, and it's not true. I'm actually a really nice girl, like Miss Congeniality.
That's what they all say. Morphine Love Dion.
My name is Morphine Love Dion, and I am the Queen of Miami. Morphine came from a Lady Gaga music video called Marry the Night, where in a scene, one of the nurses goes, "Good morning, Morphine Princess." I didn't know it was a narcotic drug until like 2 years ago, so whatever, I just stuck with it. My drag style is very Latina showgirl based. I love Shakira. I love Cali Uchis. I like to twerk and give reggaeton and give Latina flair. I am a show-stopping diva. Every time I perform, every single person in that room just likes to throw money at me. So my parents are from Nicaragua, and I'm a fluent Spanish-speaking diva. Yo hablo español, tremendo. What makes me different from any other queen? You have your lipstick assassins, you have your beauty queens, you have your fashion girls, but I do it all. And I also am also a makeup artist, a dancer, and I'm also kind of a hairstylist as well. When people first meet me, they get a little bit intimidated because I do paint a stank face on. You know, when I walk into a dressing room, people are just like, oh, the party's here. So people usually get intimidated at first, but then they're always calling me after. So it's just, awesome. I'm extremely competitive. Every drag competition I've done, I've basically won. So I like to compete with the best, so I can beat them. And that's why I'm here on Drag Race. If another queen comes for me, I wouldn't even give them the time of day. I just look at them up and down and be like, if you give, you give. If you don't, then I won't invite you. I'm honestly most nervous about not being prepared for like a comedy challenge or like a acting challenge. I do YouTube videos, so like that's kind of like acting, but to actually do it in front of Mr. RuPaul, it's kind of scary. Like, I'm a little nervous about that. I am a huge fan of the show. 10 years ago, season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race, I was a sophomore, and I remember watching Adore Delano, thinking, oh my god, I need to be on the show. Because I was a fan of Adore. Adore, if you're watching, I love you. To be on season 16, 10 years after I first ever watched it, is a complete full circle. Even being here on the set, I'm just, girl. There's no comparison between season 16 and other seasons. The drag is up 26, maybe? I've never seen drag like this in my entire life. The girls did not come to play this season, I will say that. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I am just the absolute total package. I have beauty, brains, body, show-stopping energy. Your eyes are literally glued to this. Maybe I am the Regina George.
Yay, I can see it. She really is.
Since I'm such an international I am here to teach the American girls how it's done, baby.
I can wait to see how long.
Hello, my name is Nymphia Wind, and I'm from Taiwan, and I currently reside in New York. Nymphia is actually a fairy type evolution of Evie. The wind just comes from aspiring to be free and invisible like the wind. The concept of drag is still evolving in Taiwan. Job opportunities are still very few, so I thought I would just plump myself into this big apple and see what happens. Growing up, I've always been a painter. I would always doodle in class and not focus on what the teacher's talking about. I went to university in England, south of London. What makes me different from other queens is definitely my imaginative, creative, artistic, high concept vision for drag. The fashion references, the kookiness, and how I combine my traditional cultural background. Drag is very powerful. You look into the mirror and you basically see someone else. And that gives you freedom to recreate yourself and to feel
not a Gia.
and to walk into the world that you're living a fantasy. When people first meet me, they might think that I'm a cold-hearted and that I hate them, and that I'm probably gonna kill them, or I'm not happy to be there. I am kind of strange and weird. I am definitely here to confuse the other queens. It's a bit of distraction to let the other queens underestimate
I hope she does
me.
well. I want to see her really long. I do want to see what she's got.
I didn't know you could do that.
I love her.
I'm very good at ignoring people. This is how I would react. A queen reading me. I'm definitely most nervous about any sort of writing challenge that is gonna stress me out. I don't even want to think about it.
What kind? Writing?
Before I auditioned, I was in Taiwan. And then I came to America with the idea of maybe getting on Drag Race. I just felt like there wasn't a queen like me. So I really wanted to be the first East Asian drag queen to win Drag Race.
Can't wait to see what she does.
Season 16 is the season, okay?
I like this look is amazing.
You're in for a crazy ride. It's a tornado.
Yeah,
I am America's Next Drag Invasion Superstar.
And when she was doing the accent on the show, I thought that was her accent. But
I'm nervous that
still
the
cute.
hours that I'll have to be suited up, I won't be able to hold in my bowel movements, and I might make a big, stinky stain on that runway.
That's her biggest fear. Taking a shit on the runway.
Yay!
So,
Привет всем моим русскоговорящим зрителям. My name is Plain Jane, and I am from the beautiful city of Boston, Massachusetts. I've always really been into airplanes. They're really majestic and beautiful. I also really relate to Jane from Tarzan. I'm also into very musty, stinky jungle men. So I just put the two together, and my name just came about. Performers of all shapes, sizes, creeds. I am a first-generation American. My parents are both from Russia, so I'm kind of inspired by Russian fashion and culture and all things Slavic. I would say where I really stand out from other queens is my stench. The chemicals in my body produce a very unique scent that is very sex doll. I have this insatiable feminine urge inside of me to cross-dress. I just can't be tamed. I'm a pretty strange individual all around. I really enjoy cartoon porn. Yeah. I am the first fluent Russian speaker to have been cast on Drag Race. There may have been some misconceptions with my fellow alumnus, Katya, but she appropriates my culture. She's not actually Russian, and it's jarring and offensive to my eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. What she does. I am pretty competitive. I played a lot of sport. Wherever there are balls involved, I handle them very well. What drew me in to Drag Race was the ridiculous queens. I would look at these clowns, and at first I was thinking, who are these people? Before Drag Race became so mainstream, it really used to be a far more niche art form. But now, it's everywhere, thanks to RuPaul's Drag Race. To be here, just on season 16, is
perfect for painting.
Now that I've accomplished the pinnacle of my hopes and dreams, there's nothing left for me to do. You know, maybe I'll take up cooking or become an astronaut. When the audience watches season 16, they're gonna think, wow. I am America's next drag superstar because I'm willing to fully disfigure myself for the cause and the arts of drag.
Yay! We love disfigurement. Let's go.
These girls decided to come from Miss Plasma. I really hope that they can repair that wig when I'm done with it. I'm so ready to eat these girls out.
Yay! Very good. Plasma.
Hello, my name is Plasma, and I am from New York City, baby! The story behind the name Plasma is so uninteresting. I just liked the way it sounded, and I used to live by a plasma donation site. And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. Literally, that's it. I grew up in a very small, rural Northeast Texas town that literally did not have a queer population, no drag anywhere. I got my BFA in musical theater. I moved to New York on June 1st of 2021, and I was like, oh, theater doesn't exist right now, but drag is popping. So I tumbled into the New York drag scene. I had the most incredible support network in my family. My parents are very, very involved in my life. They love Plasma. They love coming to New York and seeing the shows. Plasma is a love letter to all of the vintage classic silhouettes. I love Golden Age Hollywood. I love the glamour of these beautiful young women who are turned into goddesses. I love bringing like the old school into a new realm. Like I have a back home where I do The Lonely Goat Herd from The Sound of Music with Throat Goat by Kim Petras. I think what makes Plasma different is that I not only look stunning and perform well, but I'm also very good on the microphone. I consider myself a very intellectually deep person, a very emotionally mature person, someone who would rather have a conversation about our fears and our goals than like, I consider myself a very competitive person. I grew up doing high school speech and debate, which really taught me how to take up down. And then I moved to New York City, which I consider to be the most competitive drag market on earth. And I've risen above it all, and now I'm on RuPaul's Drag Race, where I am still clocking these. I didn't pack a lot of leopard or animal print, so I'm really nervous to meet Michelle. Other than that, I'm not nervous at all. I love Drag Race. When I went to Oklahoma for undergrad, we were all sitting in a dorm. I remember exactly where I was. I remember what it smelled like in the room. When Sasha ripped that fucking wig off, it changed my life. That little kid is now this little diva being invited to join the company of RuPaul's Drag Race, especially now in its heyday. I mean, we're winning Emmys left and right, and this season is no different. Tune in. Being here at this moment is so incredibly awesome to me because I've sort of been able to learn how to be proud of myself.
I think she'll do well because mostly they go home first when I say that.
I didn't know would be
she just seems strong. Like a good
I'm here at RuPaul's Drag Race right now, and what I can tell you is you have never seen a higher caliber of drag in your entire life. I'm looking around every single day, and there's something new that blows my mind at every turn. This is some good. I am the next drag superstar because I believe it is equally important to be fierce, to be beautiful, to be graceful, and to be kind. Because none of this matters unless we as artists can unite over our shared beliefs. And so many people who would rather see the queer community dissolve want to get rid of us because they know that we know how to lead it. And I am the one that will do my damnedest to lead the queer community forward.
Plasma for president.
People usually think, oh, Midwest, Kansas City, friendly, raised on a farm, but I'll get to the root of the issue post-haste.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Q,
Q, and I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. So I like the letter Q because it's kind of like the odd one out of the alphabet.
that.
Because, you know, Q is
Alphabet.
always with you. The drag scene in Kansas City is honestly growing really, really fast. And it's really competitive. We only have like 3 bars you can perform at. So you really feel the fight to, you know, have your spot in the scene. I am like no other queen because the concepts that I come with are sickening. I make all the things that I wear. I'm fashion, and I'm camp, and I'm editorial, and I'm theatrical. You can't put Q in a box because Q does everything. I started doing drag in college. My friends and I, we wrote like a little one-act musical, and it was like B-horror, B-film kind of humor, and it really, really worked, and that was the first time where I was like, oh my gosh, drag, this makes sense. I'm somebody that you won't forget when I do shows and people see me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm the one that they're coming up to afterwards to talk to. I'm a sewing queen. I do that for a living now. I sew, and I make things for drag queens. So when those design challenges come, I know the girls are going to be lining up asking for help because I know exactly what I'm doing. I am very competitive. If a girl plays for me, I would come right back. I don't back down from a fight. What I might be most nervous about is meeting the other queens. Sometimes I do come off as a bitch. So I really am hoping I make some really great connections with the other girls. I love Drag Race. I am a super fan. I think what I liked about season 6 and 7, I just saw like so much creative expression through like a queer lens. And I was watching drag but not really pursuing it. But then I saw Sasha Velour's iconic legendary lip sync with the rose petals, and it was like one of the first times I'd seen theater and drag just mashed together in this world, and I thought I can do that. It is absolutely surreal. I am on season 16 of Drag Race. It's been a dream of mine since I started watching. I'm honestly sitting here right now and I still don't believe it. There are things that happened this season that have never happened before in Drag Race history. Gagged me quite a bit for sure. Everybody came to season 16, I guess, ready to compete at 200%. Everybody's bringing their best game and their best drag, and that's what makes season 16 like really, really exciting. I am America's next drag superstar because I am ready to bring the crown to the plains of America.
Yay! She's from the plains of America.
What? They're doing that? Whoa, what are they wearing? Oh my god, everyone's so talented. Hey y'all, I'm Saphira Crystal, all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My drag name is actually based on my birthstone, which is Sapphire. I was born in September. And Crystal, which was one of my favorite champagnes before I became sober. The drag scene in Philadelphia is full of lots. I am the Grande Dame Diva. I have big drag. I love everyone. They all love me. We're all great friends there. What makes me different from any other queen? Well, not only am I singing diva, but I'm an opera singing diva. I can sing from the baritone up to the soprano. I do drag because it was the only area where I could do every single thing that I'm good at. I can sing, act, dance, I'm funny, and I'm good at being an overall eleganza. I went to performing arts high school, I went to music school, and so when I first saw drag, it was the spectacle that made me go, oh, this is going to be wonderful. What I've heard is that I'm a very intimidating presence, but I hope that I'm also a very warm presence because people are usually very happy to be around me. I am a winner of about 16 crowns, so yes, I am very competitive. I kind of have been competing since I was very young. My dad is a trainer for the UFC, and he put me in tournaments. A queen.
UFC? What?
No one usually does, so these queens will know. I'm not nervous about anybody. Wow. I'm not nervous about anything except for me. If I stay out of my way, I should do very well. I started drag the year that Drag Race first aired. This is my 11th time auditioning for Drag Race. And I
hope she does well.
Ready. I am America's next drag superstar because I am the total package. And honestly, it's beyond the competition. It's the community. And I would love to bring my love into everyone's hearts.
Oh, she's like a strong, Oh. I think she'll be a strong player.
When the audience watches season 16, they're definitely going to be like, damn, they look real good. The look queens are back, baby. Hi, I'm Tsunami Muse, and I'm from New York City. My drag name came from, I really wanted to be like a superhero, and Storm is already taken. So I went with the next best thing, a Tsunami. Muse comes from my drag mother, Miss Candy Muse.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with her? The drag scene in New York City is very, very competitive. It's very tough to stand out unless you're me. You know, it's very easy. Tsunami style is very much 90s supermodel. That's the references that I go for. I worked in the fashion industry for like over 10 years. So it was a lot of seeing girls on the runway, collecting the Vogue, the Harper's Bazaar, the V, just eating up the imagery. And then as soon as I saw Naomi Campbell, that's what I wanted. Head to toe, you know, the hair, the attitude, the walk, the grace. That's very much a mix of who Tsunami is. What makes Tsunami different from any other queen is honestly her personality. There's not enough words to describe it, so you're gonna have to tune in because it's an experience. The first moment I knew I was going to become a drag queen, I wore this incredible metallic trench coat. When I tell you I felt my on fire that day, that's when I knew that Tsunami Muse was going to be born. First impression,
Beautiful.
when people usually meet tsunami, they're intrigued. They crave more of tsunami. The strangest thing for people to find out about me is that I'm actually a Pokemon master. Like, I'm really good. If another queen were to come for me in the workroom, honestly, I would just look at them and laugh because nothing can come to this. I mean, look at me. Can you afford? I like to say that I'm not very competitive, but deep down, I'm extremely competitive. That's kind of like my strategy. I say it's a snaky strategy. I am from the year of the snake after all. The thing I'm most nervous about is like if they throw out like a singing challenge. Do you hear this voice? That is not for me. I would say I'm most comfortable lip syncing. I've been a fan of this show since season 1. I remember when it first got announced, they were like, it's this new competition with drag queens. It's gonna be like American Idol, Top Model, and Project Runway all in one. I just got so hooked. From the stories of each individual queen to like the challenges, and also just getting to see RuPaul in a look every week. I mean, are you kidding me? I've been obsessed ever since, and now look at me here on season 16 of Drag Race. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I have the personality to match the look.
See you in January. Period. Yay.
So that's that.
Yeah.
14 queens. That's fun. 14 queens. Like every single one of them.
Not a bugger.
Yeah.
They're all Heathers.
It's so bad that somebody has to go home earlier, within this 14. Like, I hope that everybody has a chance to do enough, but...
And they may do 7 and 7.
Yeah, possibly.
First episode, second episode.
Yeah, possibly.
And hopefully they'll let them at least all stay and not just kick them off, on those first 2 episodes. But, because 14, trying to get 14 to view 14 on the first opening one,
that'll be
it's just
too
too
much.
many. So I think it'll be 7 and 7.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're not gonna tell who is our best because she's gonna go home first. So there's a jinx. So
I don't have a best right now. So I don't have a flipping
I really
cue.
love
I can tell which ones I think are going to be strong. And I can tell there's some that are just really cute, and some have super high confidence, and some you can tell a couple not as strong of confidence. So does the least confident ones go home first? I don't know. So
okay, we are so excited. Alright, thank you so much for watching with us. If you liked our reactions, please hit like button. And if you haven't subscribed channel yet, please do so and watch the show together more.
Yep, and if you want to watch our unedited versions of RuPaul's Drag Race reactions, please go to thecutiesquad.com.
You can watch without any speed up, any cuts, edits, and Mickey Mouse voice, nothing that. So please check that out. Alright, see you next time! Janet!
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.